Myth 2. Success. I read this book when I was a kid called 1,000 Santas or something like that. It told the story of how, on Christmas Eve, 1,000 men set out to work in Santa costumes around town from department stores to schools. When all the hard work was done, they went home and changed back into their civilian clothes. The local kids loved their Santas. The illusion was complete. They didn't know any different. Santa was a cuddly old man who, despite the apparent inconsistencies, could squeeze down chimney stacks and be everywhere at any time. I was 6 years old, I think. I told my friend at school about the book. I told him that Santa wasn't real. Rather, he was a guy, or one of 1,000 guys, dressed up in costume. It was his job. Everything we'd been told about Santas by parents, teachers, and the TV was a lie. Not thinking much about this world-shattering revelation, I said goodbye to my friend at the school gates and walked home. The next day, his angry mother stormed into school, fuming at the teacher. I tried to hide behind the classroom bookshelf, but she saw me. Her eyes widened. She pointed at me, cowering in the corner of the room, and boomed, "Are you the boy who told my son Santa doesn't exist?" Modern success is a bit like Santa. If you're a good kid and ask nicely, Santa will reward you. If you break the rules, you won't get any presents. And be prepared for angry people who feel threatened by your existence. Well, I broke the rules. I enjoyed a few presents along the way too, however. Presents like creative and financial freedom. Freedom to do what I want, when I want, to be happy, to own my own time, to not worry about money, promotions, quarterly reviews, long commutes, losing my job, pensions, company reorgs, memos, office politics, and Monday morning. Sweeter still, I didn't need to ask anyone's permission for those presents. Rather than a steady, secure life, I opted for the path less taken. I built up all my worldly middle-class trappings of success and then disposed of them all, just because I could. Just because I wanted to remember what the story was that really got me excited. Sometimes the only thing that's real is pain. It's the pain I feel when suffering a bike climb in the French Alps. These are some of the toughest cycling roads in the world, with stunning views to boot. You're suffering, but your whole body is alive with emotion. I found this to be the opposite of the numb, comfortable, middle-class existence we too readily accept as our default life plan. Sometimes it's enjoying time with my family, even something as simple as finding a new noodle restaurant in Tokyo. The rest really doesn't matter. Perhaps I became suspicious of adults and the stories they told when I learned about those Santas. I didn't believe in the success that my parents or teachers taught me. Study hard, get a good job, work hard, play by the rules, buy a house, start a family, get promoted, buy a bigger house, get promoted, buy a bigger car, and so on. This is what it means to be successful today. Secure, comfortable, and ultimately boring. I had money, but no car or house. I rented both. People thought I was crazy. They didn't get it. They'd get it if I talked about extending the house at the weekend or test driving a new Mercedes. Yep, that would fit in. But to me, that isn't success. That's a prison sentence. Both the big house and the car are nothing more than drains on our time and money. We become slaves to other people's agendas and less happier than our younger selves. Mainstream success, you see, is a story that we believe in. It's about living your life according to other people's agendas. Like the Santas, it's a comfortable lie we tell to keep us all playing along with the game. But you can stop believing the day you start writing your own rules. Redefine success on your own terms. Real success is fill the blanks.